LeBron? LeBron, where you going? Boy, you ain't leaving Cleveland again. NBA 2K17 is by far the best installment that 2K Games has released so far, but I will say that it is not without its issues. There are still the movement issues where you decide you want to go do this or try to snag this and it just doesn't do what you say, or it's just real sluggish in the way that it does it, maybe not as responsive as it should be.
You're joking. That should never happen. You don't. Who runs out of bounds? Oh, there we go. Fast break. Let's do it. Or I just trip over my feet. That's cool too. I'll take an assist. I'm just gonna throw this out there that this is. It just seems a little more complicated than it needs to be. I mean, really, you got 60 seconds to make some adjustments and just do whatever you want to do, but when this is the only place you're ever going to see this, how is somebody supposed to learn that in that short amount of time? I mean, once you learn, I mean, it's fine once you get there, but my goodness, I had no idea what to do with this the first time I seen it.
But when this game actually works like it's supposed to, it's a beautiful game. Everything looks so crisp when it even comes to the dunking, passing, layups, whatever it may be, even running down the court. I remember the past few installments, I thought I looked like MacGruber trying to get down the court, man. It looked awkward. But those things are much improved this time around.
Here's some comments and concerns that he's not the impact of
players who could fit in on any team in the league.
It's stolen by Prince. And we're going to see Denver Levens in this one. Interesting story for him as he's bounced around just about everywhere. He paid his dues in Europe and the D-League.
That outplayed them head-to-head last season. A chance for payback.
And speaking of the layups, one of the changes they made to those things absolutely tore me apart when I first started playing this game because I was so used to just pressing square and this thing was just going to go in. Well, now they put a shooting meter in there. Just like any other shot, you got to get it just right or you're going to miss it.
You just going to stand there? All right. Wow. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Again? No, you are joking.
Now 2K Games actually does a good job at teaching you how to play the game. They provide proper tutorials through 2KU. So if you're a young one just starting his journey off into the 2K universe, this is a good place to start. You have your scrimmage, which is just a normal game with no time limit. You got shoot-arounds with rebounders that'll feed you the balls. You don't even have to go chasing them down. And then you have a place where you can just practice your plays. You call them out and you run them over and over and over again.
How was that a broken play? I actually like that they have this mode that you can practice on. I mean, there's no time limit, no shot clock. You just go in, don't worry about it, and just practice and try to get better.
Now, all you men and women out there aspiring to be the next bona fide billionaire, my GM is back. And it still has the same concepts about choosing salaries, your personnel, drafting your players, all that's still the same. But one of the new things that 2K actually did add was being able to go just doing a playoff. Not even worrying about the regular season, just starting a playoff and either simulating it or actually playing every detail yourself.
Let's go ahead and have ourselves a playoff simulator here. Let's see if this thing's going to guess right. I'm sure I'm going to have a completely different opinion of who should win, because I am extremely biased. Alright. Now, I don't see Memphis beating. Well, Tim Duncan did retire, so that's actually a possibility. What? No. No! In no way does the Boston Celtics make it out of the first round, if even make the playoffs next year. I don't see it. No. This better not happen. No. I will call bullcrap. They give up their whole bench for Durant. I quit.
And my team actually felt incomplete to me again, where everything just relied too much on those daggone cards. Which for the players, that's fine. That's a really cool system if it was just for the players. But when it's the jersey, your team logo, and the stadium, that's just mind-boggling to me. I don't want the Timberwolves logo, man. No offense to Timberwolves fans. You guys are going to have a freaking awesome team probably this year. If not, in 2 or 3 more years. I still think the Cavs should have kept Wiggins. You know, we got love. You know, should have kept Wiggins, but that's besides the point. My team feels incomplete. Why not allow us to do what we could do back in NCAA Football 10 8 years ago, where we could go onto a website, design our own logo, upload it, design our own jerseys head to toe, putting the logo and anything wherever we want it. I don't get it. It feels like we backtracked. But I'll tell you what, even better yet, why not have a My Team customization like you had for the Pro-Am, which is a feature that's actually in the game this year and is one of my favorite features of the whole thing. It was mind-boggling. I didn't understand it, and it felt incomplete.
Of course I'm going to pick a pack with a Cavalier player on it. Let's see who we get. Oh, goody. Timberwolves logo. Yay. I actually like Shabazz Muhammad, though. He's not a bad player at all. What was this? Dynamic duos? Oh, that's pretty cool. So it's like if they went to college together, they get a small little bonus when they're on the floor at the same time. That's actually a pretty cool thing. I like that. They got Hornet jerseys. I was glad to see him go back to being the Charlotte Hornets. It felt weird saying New Orleans. Ah, the national championship duo. One thing it's missing is justice, man. Justice is served. Hey, LeBron James. I'll take it. Dude, I'll take Gortat too. I actually like him also. He's a good big man.
Now, I love your weekly episodes of 2K TV. To me, that's just something really cool to, try to get in a little bit and learn to know the players themselves. We only see them afar when they're just beasts among men slamming on each other. This week was Karl Anthony Towns. And one of the things I like when you're just watching the video and hearing what these guys have to say is the interactivity that they put in there with surveys and trivia.
Now I went ahead and muted this just for the sake of being too scared to, of the copyright with the music playing in the background. But also they had already switched out the Towns video for Paul George, which makes sense with it being opening week and everything. But right here's something I wanted to show you guys real quick that I thought made the whole 2K TV video worth watching. I mean, it's actually informational, showing that you can change up the formation of your shots.
Now the online play in this game is still probably where it really shines. In the My Park, you still have the guys playing hero ball. Just never want to pass it and shoot it when they're being triple covered. It happens. But when it's just you playing a team versus the other guy playing a team, one of the things that they added that I really like is the tier system. So based on how many games you win or win in a row, you can bump up to another tier. To me, this is a good way of balancing the game and making things a little more fun for everybody.
Nice, okay. There's a lot of people where I'm at. Jeez. Holy crap, there's 2 guys already up at the number 1? I wonder if this is being carried over from 2K16 too. Because this game's been out for 2 days. There's no way somebody's already there. Either way though, that is a cool concept. Just kind of work your way up in the tier. Probably help with more balanced gameplay also. Most of the time anyway, you'll be playing people your same skill level. I mean, obviously there's always going to be people moving up, and somebody has to play them. So there may be a game or two that you just get absolutely wrecked, but for the most part, it should be all right. My friends, I am so rusty at this game. It's actually quite embarrassing. I can't even get past this guy. Oh, did his rage quit? Brother, don't rage quit. I need people to play.
Now back to Pro-Am. It is easily by far the best online feature of this game. Just being able to get a group of your friends together, you and 4 other guys, really up to 10 total, and then going against others who've done the same thing in an actual league scenario, getting records and just building yourself up in the rankings. And even unlocking customization for your stadiums or uniforms, and you even get to choose your own city, team name, and logo. Like I had said before back in my team, this is what my team should have been, just in a single player format. I mean, it's already there, why not bring it over? But Pro-Am, if you're going to play online and you got buddies to play, do it. It's a lot of fun. Now, let's say you are that single player guy like me, you can go in as a walk-on and join a team that will allow it. But let's say you're a more serious 2K guy and that's really the only game you play, and you're a single player guy, quit going through the my part bull crap, because it's too frustrating with guys that don't want to pass the ball. Go into Pro-Am and put yourself on there as a free agent. And some of the best teams can look at you and your stats and see if you're a good fit for them.
Let's see who we can find to help us out here. Smooth Gaming. How about that? It's like my counterpart, man. I need to pick that dude up on principle. But look at it, everyone's 86. All that tells me is, as soon as they got the game, they dropped 20, 50, or $100 just to get their stats up. Yeah, I wish we could have did this for my team. Would have felt like it was my own franchise. But nothing we could do about that now. That was their choice. Not that it was bad, it's only my opinion. Let's see here. I see that little storm cloud there, but let's see if we can find something else. See if there's something a little different. Let's kind of assess our options. Ooh, it's got Seattle Supersonics. I remember having a Sean Kemp jersey. Don't look like there's really anything. Yeah, we'll use that. It's okay. That don't look bad at all.
Now, on to my personal favorite feature of the game, and really any sports game that's ever been that's had it, my career. Being able to make my character like me, with my own stats, height, weight, whatever, and going into it and just seeing what I could accomplish in the world of professional sports, just immersing yourself into it. Because we got to get our cookies somewhere, right? Because 99% of us aren't even good enough to do it. So, a guy can dream. But one of the things I always look forward to, at least in the NBA 2K games, is the facial scan. And this time, it is improved, but it's still a little iffy. Like, I actually just got frustrated with it and decided to just do a custom template with a few changes here and there. I actually tried to take my pictures multiple times. I don't know if my face is just so ugly or I got a big head. Who knows? But I couldn't get it to load up.
Okay, let's try this again. I went into the app and redid everything, and it said it loaded up, so we should be good here. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I found it. That's good. Yeah, it did not do this last time, so I think we're golden. See what it produces. I wonder how high of quality it's gonna be. What? You're trolling me, 2K. You guys got jokes. You are massive trolls. That is not cool. Like a tease.
The voice acting in this installment is actually pretty good. When I think about past installments of NBA 2K and some of the silly one-liners they'd have you say, like, 3 all day, coach, and crap like that. This one was a lot more believable and felt like things that I would relate to and possibly say. Whether it be the banter and trash talking on the court, which was fun to hear, some pretty good jokes in there. But, just talking with your mom, your coach, your teammates, like, it all felt more believable.
And the call will be against Prez.
I'm
That
Prez,
is his first foul of the
I
game.
approve that steal. Presidential pardon. Hey, you think if I tell EJ and Kenny that you're my favorite player, they'll think that's funny?
Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna put nothing past those guys. They might. And all I gotta do is just make a highlight reel from old VHS copies of my old games to substantiate your claim.
Oh, a whole VHS copy, huh? You might get like, 12 views from that. Like every player on your team might watch that. That's a pretty good number.
I'll get a baker's dozen, because you better watch. Because what you just showed me on that phone, man, you need to make sure that you stay familiar with the fundamentals.
Two that are pretty good, but I don't know. I just guess my metabolism is a little faster than his.
Well, that's good. How's the team looking? Are you starting?
Well, Coach hasn't exactly told us yet.
Well, who else is going to start ahead of you? They lost 3 players last year, and the guys they have returning aren't as good as you. I know.
And kind of going along the lines of the voice acting, one of the things they kind of praised themselves on and said they improved a lot was the announcers, which I can agree. A lot of it is believable and a lot better than previous installments. But every once in a while, you will still have them say something that makes absolutely no sense.
Now the Cardinals moving it up. Prez leading the charge. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Both free throws good from Prez.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And Beal kicks it to Foster.
Man, this sounds like a weird game.
It's stolen by Matt.
Now, one of the coolest things about my player this time around was just how they gradually, take you from the bottom and just build you up. Not necessarily start you right off into the NBA. Now, I don't want to spoil too much and what it's all about, so I am going to stop there. But I will tell you, it's worth it and very cool the way they went about it this time. And the things that they put into the game to help immerse you into just making you feel like, hey, that's me, that's my guy. Whether it be texting your family members or getting a text to go do a cool thing with one of your teammates, which, based on what you choose, can lead to repercussions.
All right, Denver, so what's going on? Let's see what we got going on. Okay. Yeah, looks like we got about an hour to kill. Okay. I like Reese's. Let's do this, brother. Oh, this don't look good. What's he talking about? I didn't miss practice. What? How long were we gone? I did not miss practice. I had an hour to kill and just wanted candy. No, that is bullcrap. They did not say how long we would be gone. Oh gosh, now there's gonna be consequences. Alright. Hit me with it, boss man. What's it gonna be? No. Dude, I only played like 2 or 3 minutes out of the 20 as it is. And you're gonna cut him again?
Now, one of the things I do need to talk about to you guys before I let you go is just the loading screens in this game were very burdensome. There's a lot of them, and they take a long freaking time. So, I just had to tell you. But all in all, to me, this is worth buying. I don't want you to just take my word on it and go get it. But, I'm the kind of guy, at least with the sports games, I usually skip every other year. Or sometimes I skip 2 or 3 years before I pick up the next one. Just because there never seems to be something new and different to make me really want to buy it. But me personally, I would pick it up if it was me. But what I want you guys to do is really just take what I've said, just kind of make your own decision about it and go listen to 2 or 3 more reviewers. Different opinions is a good thing. But I do appreciate you stopping in. You guys take care. You have a good week. And you always remember, game with grace.